All right, so I'm scrolling the news this morning, right? And I stumble on this headline. Microsoft building a self sufficient 2 gigawatt AI data center out in Pecos, Texas. And I'm thinking, hold up, self sufficient in Texas? Running AI on what? Vibes? Because the way these words in the article, man, it's like they're trying to answer the question before the work is ever even done. Like they're pre-selling the idea. Nobody's asked the obvious stuff. Here's the reality check. So here's what's actually going on. And this is the part they bury halfway down the page. Microsoft isn't building some magical off-grid ecosystem, AI utopia. They're building a private natural gas-powered plant. A big one, 2 gigawatts. That's not self-sufficient. That's, we don't want to fight ERCOT for electric. And honestly, I get it. Texas grid is held together with duct tape and prayers half the year. But let's not pretend this is some green miracle. They signed a 20-year deal with Chevron to feed this gas straight from the Permian Basin. 20 years. Meanwhile, Microsoft is still out there saying they'll be carbon negative by 2030. Buddy, you're building a fossil fuel powered AI factory the size of a small city. So come on. This is like saying I'm on a diet and I'm standing in line at McDonald's ordering the family box. And here's the kicker. The power plant isn't even fully approved yet. Chevron has to make their final investment decision. So the article is basically selling a future that isn't even locked in. It's like announcing a wedding before the proposal, or a Donald Trump peace agreement, whichever. Then they toss in the line, and this one made me laugh. That was a data center cooling system uses less water than a fast food restaurant. Okay, but what about the power plant? Because natural gas turbines aren't exactly sipping water like a house plant. Funny how that part gets real quiet. Here's the bigger picture. This is the part nobody wants you to say out loud. AI is eating electricity faster than the grid can grow. These companies, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, they're not building data centers anymore. They're building private power companies with data centers attached, because if they don't, the grid can't keep up. The government will start asking questions they don't want to answer. So they go to the desert, build a gas power plant, slap the word self-sufficient on it, and nobody knows. Nobody looks closely. To me, this is the perfect example of the gap between the marketing and the reality. They want the public to hear AI is clean, efficient, and sustainable. But the truth, AI is so power hungry, we need private fossil fuel plants to keep it alive. And that's the story. That's the part people need to hear. Not the PR gloss, not the buzzwords, just the reality. When it takes to run what it takes to run these systems. So yeah, Microsoft Pecos data center, it's not self-sufficient. It's not grid independent. It's grid independent, sure, but it's still plugged into the same old fossil fuel machines we've been using for centuries. And if this is the future of AI infrastructure, well, buckle up because energy story is about to get a whole lot louder than the AI story. That's my ramble. Like, follow, and subscribe for more. And we'll see you later.